Norris wins the title in 2025 champion.
In the 1990s, McLaren was Formula One's biggest name. By 2017, they were a joke. 8 Constructor Championships, 12 driver titles, then 9th place. The team that once dominated had become embarrassing. The haunting echoes of 2015 still lingered. Fernando Alonso screaming on team radio, GP2 engine, GP2 engine. That moment said everything. McLaren wasn't just slow. They were broken, but then something changed. In just 3 years, they went from laughingstock to champions. Back-to-back world championships. A driver finally becoming a legend. And a system that shouldn't work somehow did. This is the story of how they did it. McLaren wasn't just slow in 2017. They were humiliating 9th place, their worst finish in the modern era. The Honda partnership was supposed to save them. Instead, it destroyed them. The size 0 engine concept failed spectacularly. They were 50 to 80 horsepower down. In 2017 alone, they dropped over 300 grid positions in penalties. 300 just for changing engines. Race after race, they started from the back. Alonso, a 2-time world champion, was driving a car that couldn't compete. By 2018, Honda was gone. But the problems weren't. From 2018 to 2022, McLaren was stuck. They had Renault engines, then Mercedes engines. It didn't matter. They were trapped in the midfield. In 6 full seasons, they scored just 9 podiums. Even their solitary win at Monza in 2021 felt like a false dawn. Daniel Ricciardo delivered, Lando finished second. It should have been the turning point, it wasn't. They were still stuck. They had the name, they had the history, but something fundamental was broken. The wind tunnel, they didn't have their own. They shipped parts to Germany for testing. To Toyota's facility in Cologne. Every upgrade took weeks longer than their rivals. While Red Bull and Mercedes tested daily, McLaren waited. They had talent, they had a budget. But the system was failing them. In 2023, they finally figured it out. 1 upgrade, 1 race weekend, everything changed. Austria, July 2nd, 2023, McLaren brought new side panels. A completely redesigned floor. The car came alive. Team principal Andrea Stella said it unlocked a few tenths immediately. 0.3 to 0.4 seconds per lap, that's massive. But the race pace even better. By the end of long runs, they were a full second faster. The numbers tell the story. In the first 8 races, McLaren scored just 17 points. In the last 14 races, 285 points. They finished 4th that year, but they didn't win a single Grand Prix, 0 wins. Still, the speed was real. The consistency was there. McLaren's leaders looked at the data and made a choice. This wasn't about winning right now. This was about testing. Could they build something that lasts? They had 3 questions. Could Lando Norris be a true number 1 driver? Could rookie Oscar Piastri handle championship pressure? Could their new engineering system actually work? They started with their biggest question mark. Lando Norris fast, absolutely winner not yet. From 2019 to 2022, he had 0 wins. Just 6 podiums in 4 years. He was always the almost guy. Great qualifier, solid racer, perfect teammate. But could he lead a championship team? In 2023, he showed flashes. Singapore was the turning point. He drove tactically slow to keep his teammate in DRS range. It protected both McLaren cars from Mercedes. Smart racing, championship thinking. But still no wins. Then came 2024. Miami, May 5th, his first Grand Prix victory finally. At Zandvoort, he destroyed Max Verstappen. Won by 22.9 seconds. That's not just winning, that's domination. His average qualifying position in 2024, 3.54. Second best on the entire grid. In 2025, he became world champion.
Lando Norris, you are a world champion. The world champion.
He didn't just become a winner, he became a champion. But a champion needs a teammate who can match him. McLaren found one. Oscar Piastri, quiet, calm, deadly. His 2023 rookie season answered so many questions. First podium, Japan 3rd place. At the Qatar sprint, he beat Verstappen, not by luck, on pure speed. The engineers started calling him the sponge. He absorbed data instantly. By mid-2024, he was qualifying within 0.1 seconds of Norris. That's teammate-level performance at the highest level. Hungary 2024 brought his first Grand Prix win. In 2025, he won the season opener in Bahrain. He kept winning. Spain, Zandvoort, multiple victories. He finished as championship runner-up. McLaren had a 1-2 finish in the standings. Can a rookie handle championship pressure? Piastri didn't just handle it, he thrived in it, 2 drivers proven. But speed means nothing without the right people behind them. Most teams have one technical director. McLaren fired them mid-season. March 2023, James Key was gone. It was a massive risk. Mid-season changes rarely work. But McLaren had a plan. They called it the 3 pillars system. Peter Prodromou handled aerodynamics. Rob Marshall, formerly of Red Bull, led engineering. Neil Hoodie managed design, no single boss. Shared responsibility, that's not how Formula One usually works. One person makes the final call, not here. Andrea Stella, the team principal, changed everything. He killed the blame culture, he empowered people. After the Austria upgrade, he said, "The car is now alive." That wasn't just hype, the numbers proved it. The infrastructure changed too. For years, McLaren used Toyota's wind tunnel in Germany. They shipped parts back and forth, constant delays. In June 2023, their own wind tunnel in Woking finally opened. No more waitings, no more shipping. The MCL38, their 2024 car, was influenced by it. The MCL39, their 2025 car, was fully designed in it. The results stunning. In 2024, McLaren won the Constructors Championship, 666 points. In 2025, they did it again, 833 points. That's a new record, more points than any team in a single season. They didn't just win once, they dominated twice. The 3 pillars system worked. 2 world titles don't lie, let's be clear. McLaren is back, from 9th place to world champions. From one lucky win to double-digit victories. From jokes to dynasty. Lando Norris World Champion. Oscar Piastri Championship runner-up. The team back-to-back titles. In 2017, McLaren scored 30 points all season. In 2025, 833 points. In just 8 years, they went from worst to first. But here's the thing, 2026 changes everything. New engine regulations, new aerodynamic rules, a complete reset. Every team starts from zero again. McLaren conquered the current era. The question is, can they reinvent again? They didn't just reinvent speed, they reinvented competence. They proved the system works. They proved the drivers can win. They proved the comeback was real. But Formula One never stays still. The rules are changing, the game is resetting. For now, the trophy stays in Woking. And it's not going anywhere without a fight.